Welcome back to the Talking Hedge. I'm Josh Kincaid, and this is your Cannabis Business Podcast. Yahoo Finance is reporting on high income, 4 ways you can make money off legal cannabis. Cannabis sales worldwide are expected to hit nearly $17 billion this year, according to ArcView Market Research and BDS Analytics, which track the industry. And that boom has been helped by the legalization of cannabis in Canada and a growing list of states. For those who are looking to profit from pot, either through investments or other means, the time is now. Here are 4 ways to make money from legal cannabis. Number 1, investing. The cannabis business is no longer an underground network. Instead, you'll find cannabis-related companies listed on major stock exchanges in the United States and Canada. Several larger cannabis companies in the U.S. have been attracting venture capital money, and the world's first cannabis exchange-traded fund, or ETF, now includes more than 4 dozen stocks related to cannabis. There's 2 other ones, so that makes 3 ETFs that you should look at. An ETF or exchange-traded fund is a nice option because rather than just being stuck to one volatile company that could go up and down, you're looking at more of a portfolio, and so that ETF is a little bit more safe. The ETF MG alternative harvest is up almost 50% year to date, so that might be a decent one. There's another one that just launched last week. So you might want to take a look at all 3 of those. Number 2 is crypto and blockchain. The weed industry is looking past the initial hysteria and speculation over Bitcoin and over digital currencies and is seeking important uses for the underlying blockchain technology. For cannabis dispensaries that have been shunned by the traditional banking system, blockchain provides an alternative to doing business only in cash. Problem is you need a money transmitting service like PayPal in order to get the money to blockchain. Whether you're using Coinbase or otherwise, that platform just doesn't have money come out of nowhere. So you still need a way to get your fiat currency to that end destination so you can buy Bitcoin or otherwise. I recently had a meeting with an individual who's working with a couple Canadian companies trying to implement a blockchain system for settlements, so there doesn't need to be an actual wire of funds or any cash involved. It's more like what the big banks do. They just settle funds at the end of the day. There's an open window, and then if they need to borrow, that's an opportunity as well. And so with this meeting, it was interesting because there are Canadian companies that want to settle in blockchain and use cryptocurrency if they can. There's some publicly traded companies in Canada that like to use blockchain and Bitcoin for settlement between companies and even for borrowing purposes. So I think we're just kind of on the cusp of what we can do with it. It's already been a great addition for accounting and settlements, but in terms of an alternative currency, that whole thing hasn't even begun yet. So should be interesting. Number 3 is entrepreneurship. Legal cannabis offers practically endless startup opportunities for those that want to dive and innovate. If cannabis can be sold legally where you are, you could explore opening a retail store focusing on cannabis oils or edibles, or paraphernalia shops offering the right tools for getting a recreational high. Might sound obvious, but if you're interested in the industry, you should probably join as many groups as you can. Try to get out and get your face involved in the industry as much as possible. Meet and greet and see as many businesses that are open and try and fill the need or gap, whatever your specialty is. Number 4, lucrative jobs in the industry. A report from the cannabis website Leafly and Whitney Economics say that the U.S. now has 211,000 full-time legal cannabis jobs, including more than 64,000 that were added in 2018. And with that, we're going to wrap this one up. I'm Josh Kincaid. This is The Talking Hedge. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, or don't, and I'm out.